Your team lost last night. You watched it, you suffered through it, and at some point, probably around the 65th minute, you said something to your screen that we won't repeat here. You blamed the striker, you blamed the referee, you might have even blamed the weather. You did not blame the substitution rule. That was your first mistake. In 2020, FIFA introduced a temporary rule, 5 substitutions per match instead of 3, to protect players during a compressed pandemic schedule. The pandemic ended, the rule did not. It is now standard across nearly every top competition. 5 substitutions. 5 moments in which a coach can completely redraw the shape of the game. 5 opportunities to introduce fresh legs, a new press, a different defensive line, a completely altered tempo. 5 chances to undo 90 minutes of what your team was building. 3 substitutions rewarded patience. It asked coaches to commit, to live with their decisions, to trust the 11 on the pitch. 5 substitutions rewards something else entirely. It rewards disruption. It rewards the team that benefits from chaos, not the one that creates structure. Here's what actually happens at minute 60 when a losing coach makes 3 changes at once. The winning team's coordination, built over 60 minutes of reading the same opponent, is suddenly irrelevant. The patterns they memorized, the pressing triggers they identified, the spaces they learned to exploit, gone. 3 new bodies, 3 new problems. The winning coach must now adapt. With what? With the 2 substitutions they have left, and the team that has been running for an hour. Equal squads, unequal leverage. This is the rule that punishes teams who play well early, who build momentum, who, and I say this with complete sincerity, actually try to win football matches in the first half. The reward for leading at 60 minutes is that your opponent can now make a full third of their roster disappear and replace them with rested players who have been studying you from the bench for an hour. Congratulations on your lead. It is now a liability. Here's what nobody tells you. The 5 substitution rule did not make football safer for players. Studies following the 2020-21 season found no significant reduction in muscle injuries compared to the 3 substitution era. What it did do was increase goals conceded by leading teams in the final 30 minutes by a measurable margin across Europe's top 5 leagues. The rule designed to protect athletes quietly became a tool for tactical attrition, a mechanism for wealthy squads with deep benches to outlast teams with better starting 11s. Player welfare? Sure. The teams with the largest, most expensive squads lobbied hardest to keep it permanent. The same clubs every time, without exception. Draw your own conclusions. So, the next time your team is winning, comfortable, composed, controlling, and a coach on the opposing bench sends 3 players on at once in the 63rd minute, and the entire match collapses into something unrecognizable, do not blame your players. Do not blame your manager. Do not blame the ball. Understand the system that was designed, whether intentionally or not, to make your comfort temporary. The game has not changed. You have. You're welcome.